is. Press the trigger. Don't jerk it. Just squeeze it. Let it surprise you. Reload. I've lost him. I've lost him. Where did he go?
Do you see he's crossing that ravine right there? Okay.
That's right. Let him stop. Hold it right on top of his back, Mandy.
You see him? He's right above a pine tree. Are you too far to the left?
There you go. To the right.
He's to the right.
See him yet or no?
Okay, you see right over here? You see him?
Crank this. It's alright. He's gone.
I couldn't have felt more straight on.
Alright, so here's what we had happen there. So we had this deer. He kind of had us a little bit pinned down. We could have tried to close some distance on him, but I don't know that we would have got it done just because of his vantage point. And so because of that, we were forced to take a shot that was right at 416 yards. So Mandy squeezed one off just a little bit. 400 yards is a long way, but it was a dandy buck. So we are going to carry on. We're going to go find another dandy buck. Mandy's going to find another one because she found that one. So we're going to carry on. Okay, so we have chased that deer smooth out of the country. So we watched it go over that ridge. It wasn't in a hurry, so we opted to follow up on it. So we stayed high on the ridge, went around. A couple of does followed it into the ravine that we watched it go into. So we got in there, found the does, couldn't find that buck, but it is what it is. It's just, that's why they call it hunting and not getting. So we walked down in there about, I'm guessing about half, 3/4 of a mile, and then now we're on our way back out to the pickup. So we're gonna get in the pickup, go find some more big deer. That was, I gotta tell you, that was a dandy for this late in the season. General tag, that was a really good 3x3. So hopefully you guys get a good look at him and see what he looked like. So here we go. Let's go find some more deer.
Why don't you Mason. It's your last day.
I'm coming on Monday.
No, you're not. You have school.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
It's a holiday. I'm not working there.
Okay, so we're in the last probably 30, 45 minutes of daylight here. And I just wanted to give you guys an update because I hadn't in just a little bit. Last thing you saw from us was we had snuck up on a bedded 3x3. He didn't know we were there. We snuck up to about 290 yards of him, wherein Mason decided to count coup on him. And then by count coup, I mean he just unloaded his rifle and squeezed the trigger on an empty cylinder, or an empty chamber rather. And I guess that counts as killing that deer, but it's like catch and release hunting, huh, man?
It is.
Yeah, like catch and release hunting. So he counted coup. And so I said, well, you're not going to shoot him? And he's like, no, I just wanted to see if I could do it. So he did. But
Too small anyways.
he was too small anyways. But Mason exclaimed at some point, riding around in this pickup, Mason made an exclamation to us, and Mandy and I both looked at each other. And, you know, it was something it was something that I think Popeye sometimes says. What is it, Mason?
The phrase?
Yeah, what's your phrase?
Shiverly Timbish.
Shiverly Timbish, right? Is that right?
Yeah, Shiverly Timbish.
Shiverly Timbish. All right. I don't know what that means, but you know, to me it sounds a lot like shiver me timbers, right? But apparently I've been saying it wrong all these years. It's Shiverly Timbish.
That's right.
So, anyway, that's the word of the day, Shiverly Timbish. So, we've had a good day. We've had a good couple of days out here. We've seen a ton of deer. Got a shot off at one really big deer on the way out. Now, I got to explain, opening scenes, there's 2 great big giant buck deer. Why didn't we shoot those? Well, first one was in a limited quota area. Second one was in a general area, but it was a general area that we don't have a tag for. So, I'm sorry, it's a general area that is now closed. I was watching the light flash, and I'm like, uh-oh, we out of battery again. But anyway, so yeah, the buck number 2, that great big 3x3, is in a closed area. That was open like on the 21st, and that's when it closed. So it was on the 21st. So it opened the 15th, closed the 21st. So, and we have to drive through that area to get to the area we're in. So yeah, those are a couple of good deer that we're still running around out there this late in the season. But so that's it. I just wanted to check in. Also, Danny Peterson, I saw your comment yesterday. I said, by a show of hands, how many people would have shot that deer? Danny Peterson says, I raised my hand. Gotta also mention our friend Jerry Comer, Mr. Kumba. He said, I want a mule deer tag. Well, Jerry, put in for that thing and come out next year, and we'll have a ball. So I would love to get some of those Southernisms on video, because Jerry and his friends from North Carolina, one year they were out here, and we were looking at all these deer in this particular area. And Papa Smurf Keith Nifong says, and I quote, "This area is eat up with mule deer," right? Eat up. So I guess that meant there were a lot of them. So yeah, we need some Southernisms here. And then also, as we were pulling into this area where we're at right now, we met on the road our friend and fellow subscriber Mike Metz. So hey, what's up, Mike Metz? So they had killed a little buck and were looking for another one, but it was cool to see Mike again. So I guess that's it for us. So we're gonna make our way out of here. We're gonna kind of ease out of here and see what we can see on the way out. If we see anything that's exciting, we will we'll video record it for you, and we'll catch up with you soon. Wyoming James, Mason the Beefcake, and Powder River Mandarin checking out from the cab of the Cobalt Blue Panty Dropper. Adios.